Alright guys, it is May 9th and we are on episode 3 of my weight loss journey update. I do apologize for the glare. I have a cheat sheet on my computer and I'm as blind as a bat, so I have to have my glasses on to be able to see what I wrote down. But before we do the weigh-in, I do want to roll the tape on my weight for this week. Alrighty, so as you can see, I am currently 255. I have been flirting with 255 and 260 for at least 5 months. Completely my fault, but I've fallen on track, gotten back on track, fallen off track. So completely my fault. It's just funny that I've been fluctuating between that weight going on half the year, which is insane. Hard telling where I could be right now if I would quit fucking myself. But that's neither here nor there. I just wanted to add in that has been my weight, and I am completely on top of accountability with it. It is my fault. I haven't posted in a while. I think it's been a month. I really don't even remember. I have not posted an update for the fact that I do feel it's kind of boring. Just to come on here and say, well, I'm eating this healthy or I'm not eating healthy. I can't bench press. I can't lift weights. I can't run. So it's boring. No one wants to see that. But I got to come to the understanding, and I got to keep the mindset that I am not posting on here to be an entertainer by any means. Look at this face. I'm beautiful. I'm good to look at. I know that. But I'm not posting as an entertainer. I am strictly posting for accountability and to see if 2 years from now I'm still talking shit or if I actually took accountability for my health. So I'm going to slide down here a little bit. And I do need to understand boring and the unwatchable, it still counts towards my progress or the lack thereof. I need to make sure I'm putting everything on tape. That way I know what I'm doing right and what I'm doing wrong. What's new as an update since my last video is, again, I got my little cheat sheet to help me out here. Let's see where we're at. I just hit my button and lost what I was doing here. Okay, so what's new is the DRX 9000. My last video, I said that I found what could possibly be a good treatment for me that I've seen online. It's up to 80 to 90% successful for dealing with herniated discs, either in your neck, your back, whatever. So I've been to 11 treatments so far. I want to say around my 5th treatment, I noticed so slightly that I could wake up in the morning and bend down enough to grab my phone off my dresser without having to hold my back. That might seem like nothing to someone who doesn't deal with back pain. That was a major success, and a major success for somebody who hurts just to bend a couple inches forward. So other than that, that I haven't noticed much change. We have talked about it. I'm trying to remain positive with the treatments because I still have, let's see, I have 12 weeks total. It's twice a week. So I'm trying to remain positive that I still have time and this can still help me. Over the years, whenever you've tried everything, time and time again, you lose hope very quickly, I believe, when any doctor promises you that they have the cure to your problem. But not going to get emotional or bitchy about this. I'm just trying to lay out how everything is going. Let's see. Noticed a little bit. Okay, I noticed a little bit. That's about it. This is very, I think one of the hardest things for me right now is it was very expensive. Your health insurance will not cover this treatment. It is selective. I paid a little over $3,000. It was like 3,300, something like that. You have to pay up front. Not saying that's everywhere, but that's where I am doing my treatments. Let's see. Again, I'm writing down notes, just little side by sides here, so I don't forget things. I am worried about this being another failed attempt at recovery in my life. But again, I'm trying to make sure I stay positive and don't start to get down on myself. It is very hard not to. So I'm going to remain hopeful that this is going to work. And if not, at least I know that I really attempted to try everything I could possibly try. Besides having a second surgery. Let me skip through a little bit of this now. Like that. All right, so second change since my last video, which this is funny because it's only been 2 days. I think I started on the 7th of this month. Very small achievement, I know. But over the last 2 days, I have been eating very, very clean on my animal-based diet. Even though I have been doing a lot of just 80-20 ground beef, bacon, eggs, butter, the occasional chuck steak. I cannot afford the good steak anymore. So I have went back to my chuck steaks. But I've been doing my ground beef every day. But there was some points over the last month that I would slip and just eat food at work. Still meat, but I would slip into, like, it's not the best, they work at a hospital, so I mean everything is as cheap as they could possibly give you. Probably not real eggs. I could tell a difference in my my body's pain based on the inflammation when I started eating their food for about a week straight, and then I started eating fast food a little bit in that week with my wife, and I knew that my inflammation instantly shot up. It was rough. My pain was worse. I've been very clean for the last couple of days, and my pain has went down a little bit. But even my creamer, which was the hardest thing for me, I did switch from artificial creamer months ago and went to whole cream and milk. I am not a black coffee guy. Don't like coffee. I like creamer. But I have removed my creamer. I told myself enough is enough. I have got to take this seriously because I am 33 years old. Whether I have to have another surgery or not, I had this injury at 25 years old. I'm 6 years into, I have lost 6 years of my life. I have got to take accountability and take a grasp of my well-being before I'm 40 years old and realize my life is almost completely over. And I let pain stop me from enjoying anything in my life. So if I have to give up something that just tastes good in order to keep inflammation out of my body, I'm gonna do it. I'm done. I am done bitching about aching and stuff I know that I shouldn't be doing, but I do it anyway because it tastes good. I'm sure many of you can relate, but that's where I stand with that. So if I cannot handle my black coffee with my butter inside, my butter has been my sweetener, grass-fed butter, then I'll just quit drinking coffee. I will take a little bit of discomfort going forward versus tasting something that tastes good when I'm tired of looking in the mirror and being disgusted and being sick with myself. I want to look good again, but overall I want to feel good again. I'm so tired of just eating out of boredom, eating because it tastes good. I love my meat. I love it. I love hamburger. I love my steak. That tastes great, but I'm so used to, going out and taking a couple bites of pizza and like, I'll work it off. I'm done with that. Done. But sorry for that little rant there. It's supposed to stay on track. So let's see. Remove my creamer. It was the hardest thing to let go. Okay, so lastly, yeah, right. Forgot about this. This is why I got to make notes, because I will just rant on about shit that doesn't even pertain to what I'm trying to talk about. So lastly, I have been looking at some weightlifting routines. mostly for arms and chest. There's no way I can do a lot of different things because even just bending down to brush my teeth, I'll spit my water after I brush my teeth. It can irritate my back. So I've been looking up some routines for weightlifting, and I found a couple things that I want to give a try. So I think next week, what is today? Today's Saturday. I might try a couple of the forms tonight, maybe tomorrow, depending on what my wife wants to do. So I believe if I could incorporate more physical movement, I would manage my lower points while battling, the issue of my back. I think I would do better being more physical. Something that makes me feel as if I'm actually making progress that's not taking so long. I've always loved being physical. I was a Krav Maga practitioner, a judo practitioner, weightlifter before I got hurt. Nothing will make you feel better than being able to be physically active and be just an all-out gladiator. If I can incorporate light weightlifting and not cause flare-ups, I think this would help my mental status a lot, and it would definitely help with burning the fat. So let's see. I wish I could just read all this and then start talking on camera. But guys, I have the memory of a goldfish. I could write down everything I want to talk about, and as soon as I read it, I forgot. So this is the best way for me not to continue to repeat things when I'm speaking. So we are going to go with me looking at the screen for a while until I start doing more things I can just talk about. Okay, so as far as my walking goes, if you've watched any of my videos, walking has typically been the only exercise I can do, which is great. That has helped me lose, I don't even remember, over 44 pounds since I've started this journey. I've lost way more than that, but then gained it back, lost it, gained it back. So we are on track to doing great, guys. So my walking, I've been trying to keep active. The pressure in my legs has stopped me from really putting in miles. One day my legs don't hurt that bad. The next day it sucks to stand. I'll wake up one day barely able to walk for a while. I'll get to moving, and then I will not be great, but I'll be okay. Right now my legs aren't bothering me that much. I might walk on my wife's little can't pull that on camera here, I'll knock it over. My wife's walking pad. I might walk on it for a little bit today, but I'm really trying to get out there to where I can get back on the trails and really put some effort into my mileage. But for now, we're just going to go with I'm trying. I'm doing the best I can. So I have learned over the years that you cannot mindset your way out of chronic pain. And I can listen to all the motivational shit in the world. I can feed myself the most motivational shit in the world, but I can't mindset my way out of this. I was a very disciplined person years ago before this happened to me. I wasn't always. I started off zero motivation. I was a fat kid at heart, very lazy. I got a taste of what being in shape felt like, and then I went full gladiator. Got into martial arts, got into races. I got into everything you could think of to put me in the limelight. So after I got hurt, that no disciplined individual definitely came back, but I have these moments of just sheer discipline that I can force myself to do anything. But the chronic pain that comes with pushing yourself sometimes brings me to my knees, and it's something that you can't explain to people who don't understand. So I'm trying to find the sweet spot of healing without crippling myself. But guys, that's one step at a time. Every day is a battle. Every day is different. So, do I have any other updates for this month? Oh, this update, I don't think so. My next video will be up sometime at the end of May. I'm hoping to hit 250 by my next update, so it'd be 5 pounds. If I get to the 249, I would be ecstatic, get my 6 pounds done, get into my 240s. But we will see. And I hope my next update will incorporate less back pain, less issues in my calves. Did forget to mention that over the last week, I have had a lot of pressure build up in my ankle that I know is from my back. But I hope my next update, I'm still eating clean. I'm doing great. Lost another 5 to 6 pounds, if not more. My weight loss routine, I hope that I am full throttle and being able to lift a little bit of weights. Last thing I did not write down. I'm glad I remembered. Cat hair. I'm glad I remembered. Lower back ability. I did have to put it on hold. I was doing that a few days a week. I haven't got myself to the 5 days a week yet. I was doing it 2 to 3 times a week, maybe 4 times a week here and there. I had to put it on hold while I'm doing the DRX 9000 treatment. I didn't want them to interfere with each other and I not know which one caused a flare-up. So I have put it on hold for now, but after my treatments, I am jumping full throttle back into the program, lower back ability. But guys, this is it. Appreciate anyone who's watching, anyone showing support. If you are dealing with a weight loss journey or your own chronic illnesses, herniated disc or anything, know that I'm here for you. I'm praying for you, and we will get through this. We just got to continue to build a gladiator mindset and not give up. God bless.